From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic. And I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Yeah, they go quite a distance out.
Yeah. I mean, at least we don't have to go around collecting them all to recreate the
event, yes.
The event.
Maybe this guy's stranded on, like, this island, and he's just reminiscing on everything that's happened in his life before he finally goes. On a sudden, light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground.
I saw the sign.
Eggs?
Eggs.
Breakfast!
Oh, you're there.
Oh, apparently I cannot climb over that.
Knee-high boulders. My one weakness.
Curse me for not being born with knees.
So are we saying this guy's a Dalek?
Then he wouldn't be going up the stairs.
They kind of figured that out at some point.
Yeah. I think it was in Genesis of the Daleks when they brought up that first surprise when it's elevate.
Because I remember the doctor sitting there looking down at them all smug. It's like, oh, what you gonna do now? Elevate!
I will drag my leg behind me.
Mind you, in that moment, it's very much of, I can still shoot you, bitch.
And sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers, and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
21? You usually stop after 3 or 4. At that point, you're just cooking him.
You will not die on me, you bastard! When I smell cooking pork.
Do you want a break for lunch?
Zap. Why do I smell bacon? Oh well, zap.
Over the hills and far away.
Oh, okay, cool. I just realized I hadn't tested my Wi-Fi settings since they switched out my modem, which shouldn't change because the Wi-Fi settings are in the router and not the modem. But it's like, I hadn't actually tested it out, and who knows if things got messed up. But no, they appear to be working just fine.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time.
I apparently walked 5,000 steps.
Now
I will walk 5,000 more.
opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
So we walked 5,000 steps, and we would walk 5,000 more, just to be the man that would walk 10,000 steps to down that freaking cliffside again. And he was proceeding on his journey.
Let's see. And he was proceeding on his journey. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And as he was proceeding on his journey,
And as he was proceeding, he fell off another cliff. And somehow survived. But it looks like we're getting closer to that lighthouse.
Oh, God damn it, with Homer Simpson.
Let's see. And was come near
Damascus. Oh,
Ao-
near to Damascus.
Okay.
I'm going to get a lighthouse. I find it fortified.
With a sentry turret.
Oh, dear God.
Let's see, another one of the, and neither
If only
did
Donnelly
he
had
eat or
experienced
drink.
this, he would have realized he was his own
There's a-
shoreline, as
It's
am
on
I.
the other wall, but man, that's
Just
gonna be
as I
hard
am
to
becoming
see.
his island, so he became his
And
syphilis,
he
retreating into the
was
burning synapses, the stones,
tired.
the infection.
3.
He was 3 days without sight.
Yeah, good. That looks like a long string of writing up there.
Mm-hmm.
That are just
Returning to
random
my car
white
afterwards,
splotches.
hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
Yeah, this one's a hard one to get to look at.
And it came to pass
That as
I
I
made
my
journey.
And was
And was come
with
You haven't finished reading my last sentence here.
Get back here and finish the reading.
Let's see. It looks like we stopped at the light at least, and was
Can't tell if that's nigh or high.
it might be nigh. Nigh.
Damascus again.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you get to that lighthouse, it's going to be full of painting supplies.
Come back.
Get your ass back here. We're not done with you yet.
I'm trying to read what you graffitied on the hillside. Why did you put freaking railings?
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
It's not enough of them.
Yeah.
But can we just find the message from God
Noon.
carved into this hillside from the last book in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? And we're almost done reading it. We come almost to the revelation. Then we took one step back. Let's go over the fuckers and have a put a railing there.
Let's see. I'm on to you, Cliff.
Suddenly, the shine from heaven. A great
light.
Round about me.
The mulberry bush? Come on, what else?
Around me. And could not see.
For the glory
Of our
Blind
Staska.
with panic, deaf with the roar of the caged traffic, heart stopped on the road to Damascus. Paul sat at the roadside, hunched up like a gull, like a bloody gull. As useless and as doomed as a syphilitic cartographer, a dying goat herd, an infected leg, a kidney stone, blocking the traffic bound for Sanford and Exeter. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. All his roads and his tunnels and his paths led inevitably to this moment of impact. This is not a recorded natural condition. He should not be sat there with his chemicals and his circuit diagrams. He should not be sat there at all.
That light.
Hey, hang on. Syphilitic cartographer? Of all the things to call somebody. That's that is definitely on the less expected end of the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this guy? The narrator from Stanley Parable?
That light being led, I think, by
Led
By
by the hand.
hand or of men.
Of them.
Oh, of them. Okay. Yeah, now this is starting to give me vibes to that one place in Mist 1 with the boat.
There was something written there, but
Yeah, it's really hard to see.
that
Then Mercy, maybe? No.
were
with
me. That were with me.
Maybe? Yeah. Also, man, they had a lot of paint. Came
The secret
into.
is it's actually blood.
Came into. I came into. More Damascus. Oh, sure, now you put up gates.
I tell you what, there better be at least a decent set of knives at the end of this journey if we're going to Damascus.
We're on the road to Viridian City.
I am the Ariel. In my passing, I will send news to each and every star.
I am the Alpha. I am the Omega.
Dear
I
Esther,
forget the rest of that
I have
phrase.
burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see
Well, that's
Esther
what you get for
Donnelly
having no
flying
chips.
beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
I believe white lines had something to do with your condition.
Oh, jeez. Wait, I know! Turns out we were the lighthouse dragon the entire time!
You'd think we'd pull up faster.
Pull up, Bert. Pull up, Bert.
Bert didn't go up.
Bert's about to become street pizza.
Whee!
Hey, pulled up.
Yep.
This is like the one. This is like the one story in Edith Finch here.
It became a cat that became a bird. They flew off and what the fuck?
Yeah, and they became a shark, and then they became an octopus.
They never completed the journey because they didn't become a crab.
Nope.
If you're going to do the journey, do it right. All journeys end with becoming a crab.
And as many SRM6s as it can hold. That joke was for you, Lantern.
And if it's another crab's treasure, all it needs is one pistol to do the job. We turn into a bird.
Come back.
Oh. I guess that was the end.
That's dear Esther. Ah.
Huh.
I mean, it could have been a whole lot trippier. And I don't mean the trips we had that sent us over the edge of a cliff or anything. Although I think they probably should have been a little more clear about exactly what happened. With this short of a game, they're being this vague about it is like, yeah. You can still put together what happened, but
yeah, like obviously it seems like Esther died in a car crash, and I guess he lost some friends at sea or something.
I mean, he was in the car crash too.
Yeah.
And it looked like he died from the infection he got from a wound he suffered in that crash. you can still put things together, but you know, they probably could have been a little more clear on it.
Yeah. They definitely were going for more artistic
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, unlike Edith Finch, where all the stories were told secondhand
Yeah.
through the retellings of Edie. So you could expect, yeah, they're going to be vague in some areas because Edie isn't going to know every single detail.
Or she's gonna embellish things.
Yep.
What? Why is it asking me to resume?
Resume. Did it have a last save point right at the end?
Did it? Yeah, it's I guess right back here. Okay.
Eh.
Good to know.
So I guess it does. It has auto saving.
That's good.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the achievements. There are 4 urns to discover, 59 director's commentary to find, and there's 3 more voiceover points to uncover.
Well, we'd have to turn on director's commentary, I think, to even start that one.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's the landmark edition.
Yeah.
So, dear Esther.
Dear Esther.
It's
Esther.
now over.
Got in a car crash, took a trip, jumped in many holes.
And drowned a few times.
Here's your man named James Sunderland.
Except we didn't actually reach into the toilet.
Nope. We don't have hands, apparently.
The infection source of that. So, until next time.
Until next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.